Hey everybody, Justin. And I just wanted to give everyone an update. I am going to be headed to Turkey in a couple hours. And I'm planning on getting lots of reports done out in Turkey, including videos on Gobekli Tepe, Derinkuyu, hopefully Mount Nemrut, and there's another place that I'm really excited to bring to you guys soon too. A very newly known place that I've been looking at for a couple months that they just begun excavating. And I can't wait. It's going to be amazing. Hello, Terminator 800 Fate. It says, hey Josh, hello to you. Good to see you. Make sure to press like on this video if you haven't already and get the algorithm working for me here. This isn't going to be a long video. I just wanted to let everyone know what's happening because an awesome donor that I've been spending some time with here in Texas has sending me down to Turkey with him, and we're going to be traveling across the whole country, and there are so many incredibly historically significant sites in Turkey, and very friendly people, and just a very incredible region with so much to see, so many incredible tourist sites. I see my girlfriend on here. She says, be safe. She's set as a moderator. All right. I will be safe, and I'm sure it's not going to be a problem at all. I'm going to be meeting up with a friend of mine over there as well, Josh Friedman, who is a fellow journalist, and I can't wait. There's so many beautiful places in Turkey. I was just in Greece, of course, and very close to Turkey. I had to come back, but I'm really looking forward to this trip. So I will be leaving for Turkey in a couple hours here from Houston, and there's if you want me to answer any questions, make sure to let me know. I don't know how much time I have, and I don't know how good my internet is going to stay out here. I'm kind of in the middle of the bush, but nonetheless, I know that there have been some recent findings in Turkey, historical and historically significant findings that I want to bring to you guys free of charge as always. And not a lot of people are willing to go out to a lot of these places and film there and document properly. So, and there's a few people, Brian Forrester among a few others, but yeah, I'm looking forward to being able to report on what I find out there, what kind of information that leads me to, give you high quality type promise. Lost you guys for a moment there. Keeps cutting out. Again, I'm in the middle of the bush. Anyway, make sure to press like if you haven't already. Yeah, so it was torture in Mauritania trying to get everyone a documentary. People were like screaming at me, get it out now, and I couldn't really focus on the quality as much as I wanted to. So I'm not going to promise any documentary, but I'm going to promise a documentary style type reporting on the sites in Turkey, like you saw recently with my video of the Hellenikon pyramid in Greece. So it's going to be an awesome trip. I can't wait, and a big thanks to the donor that is sending me out there. Really appreciate all the help and getting me to the place, and I'm going to try and update you as much as possible. Of course, John and Tim will be posting videos while I'm out there, and it's going to be a good time. Make sure to send in your questions if you have any. I feel like I'm already running out of things to say. CJ says, yo, Josh. Hello to you, CJ. And a lot of people are saying be careful. I don't think I'm going to have any problem there. It's a pretty safe country overall, and it's a beautiful history country. It is very muggy here in near Houston by Hockley right now. Very, very muggy and hot. So I don't want to get too, sweaty out here before I have to go on an airplane for, 12 hours. But nonetheless, I'm getting really used to these long flights. So anyway, I'll be updating you as much as possible. I've got my gear. I'm gonna record as much as I can. Man, 24 people watching out of 133,000 people. Talk about shadow banning. I'm sure my videos out of Turkey are going to reach 0 people, unfortunately. You know how it is, so make sure to share the videos. Make sure to like the videos. Make sure to help me out any way you can. There's GoFundMe, Patreon. Of course, find me on float.app, flote.app. That is the new social media I'm trying to move everyone towards. It's a really, really good site. It's taking over Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Tumblr, Twitch, and Patreon all in one place. So I'm really looking forward to continuously posting there. I post more there than any other place. So definitely find me at Josh Sigurdsson on float.app. Thank you, Stevie, for putting it out there. And I will be posting as well on BitChute. Of course, I'm at World Alternative Media on BitChute. Anyway, lots of options. We got to move away from YouTube because, I mean, look at this, 29 people watching out of 133,000 people. Tell me how that makes any sense to you at all. That is the current state of YouTube. That is the current state of censorship, and that is the current state of trying to deliver information for free to the public. It's not very popular to do this kind of stuff anymore, and they do whatever they can to ensure that we don't reach you. They're basically talking to you like a bunch of children, saying that you don't deserve the information that you want to see, that you should be talked down to like a bunch of kindergartners, and that basically YouTube is your teacher, essentially, and tells you what you can and cannot watch. So it's a pretty crazy turn of events on YouTube over the last few years. Nothing super surprising, but nonetheless, they're just deleting channels, so we'll probably be gone soon. I'm going to be posting as soon as possible. You know, YouTube has taken away 90% of my income lately, so it's almost impossible to live. But anyway, off the beaten passes, your channel was at the top of my list. Appreciate that. I'm also at the top of YouTube's enemy list. Safe travel, says Ken von Kriegenberg. Thank you. Off the beaten path says my sub list. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. It's good to see the support. It's good to be able to interact with all of you in any way possible. And I'm going to do my best to bring you stuff while I'm in Turkey. There's nothing brave about just going to Turkey. It's not a dangerous country. I mean, there's fear in the media, and then there's reality. And I found that out myself from going to a lot of these places. Though obviously, like any place, you don't be stupid. I mean, I'd be much more concerned about walking around certain parts of Los Angeles, honestly, than Turkey by far. Let's see. Help Bakan says, waiting for you in Turkey. I'll do my best to reach out to as many people as I can while I'm in Turkey. I got a tight schedule. I'm jumping from town to town to town on a daily basis. Hopefully I don't lose my connection here. Seems a little glitchy and bouncy. My back hurts, as I think Brian Forrester is there right now. My back hurts too, as well, by the way. No, he just left. I think he's leaving today or something. He took his tour out there, Hidden Inca Tours. Really great tours. I highly recommend it. Pius Moltar says, I know some of my YouTube comments are shadow banned. I'm surprised I saw this. Yeah, I'm surprised anyone saw this. But again, 29 out of 133,000 people doesn't seem exactly like reaching many people other than people who just, that statistic is almost like just people who happened to be on my channel at the time that I went live. There are new Gobekli Tepes found, says Born on the Water. Yeah, it's called Karahan Tepe. Definitely going there. Can't wait. Brand new. Barely anyone has ever seen this place. Andrew Collins did some work there a few years ago, just on the hill. It's taken till now to be excavated. It's crazy, but I'm so excited to see that it's being excavated. And that's by far going to be a huge game changer. So I'm looking forward to seeing what's there, and obviously the significance that has overall for ancient civilizations and the histories that aren't being taught in school. I mean, it doesn't have to be anything way out of left field. It's just there's a lot of information out there that we just haven't had access to, a lot to do with stubborn people out there who refuse to change their worldview and have held their same worldview for centuries. It's sad. It's a sad part of the scientific community. By the way, make sure to press like if you haven't already. Again, 33 people out of 133,000 people, not okay. Off the beaten path is Turkey safe for travel, especially for Americans? From what I hear, absolutely. Like any place, just don't do anything stupid. That's the way it goes with basically anywhere you go. Just don't do anything stupid. No, I'm sure it'll be fun. And there's so many beautiful sites there. The ancient city of Troy, all sorts of stuff. I'm going to get to as many places as I can in the time frame that I have. I'll be out for about a week and a half, almost 2 weeks. So make sure to tune in for John and Tim's videos, please. I need you guys to keep watching us here while I'm gone, because my this channel is dying really bad right now due to censorship. YouTube has again cut 80% of the viewership and 90% of my income since January, and I'm going to probably have to leave YouTube soon if people don't help out in any way they can. Watch things, share things, click to be notified, press like on things, and as well as that, a big part of it is pledging or donating, or just $1 a month or more, right? That's all it takes. Even if 5% of you did that, it would be over $6,000 a month coming into WAM, and I wouldn't have to worry about any of this shadow banning because I would be able to produce things on a regular basis, feed myself, and also fund advertising campaigns, etc., going to sites to investigate and report on news around the world, and most of all, just keep myself alive. Born on the Water says, cool, I'll send a little Bitcoin. Thank you very much. My Bitcoin address is in the comments and description of all of my videos for the most part, except for this one because it's live on my phone. And there's a QR code at the end of all of my main reports. So you'll find that there, my recent video on the Federal Reserve from, I believe, yesterday or so. It's called This Won't End Well, I believe, in the thumbnail. Has all that information in it. So make sure to check that out. Help us out any way you can and do it. We need you. We need you guys. So anyway, I'm not going to stand out in the heat here too much. It's real humid. There's just a lot of flooding here and around Houston. And it's dried up pretty fast, kind of ran off real fast. Perfect timing to catch a flight out to Turkey. And I'll be away for about 12 hours from electronics on a plane. So I won't be able to contact anyone, but when I touch down, I'm going to do whatever I can to make sure people are tuned in and let you know what's going on. Gold Silver says you have to visit me here in Istanbul. Would love to do so. I'm only staying when I first get there. I'm only staying for one night and then I'm off. But on my way back, I will be staying in Istanbul. I think I'm not sure, a day or two. I'm not 100% sure. Born on the Water says this trip piques my interest. Yeah, I appreciate it. I hope some people see it. I'm getting shadow banned to death here on YouTube. As you can see, 41 people watching out of 133,000. Not bloody likely. Come on. It's so absurd. So make sure to press like and help us get into the algorithm and be seen. Anyway, I don't know what else to say other than we will bring you stuff on Gobekli Tepe, Derinkuyu, hopefully Mount Nemrut, hopefully Karahan Tepe, maybe Troy, maybe a few other places. I can't make any crazy promises, but I'll do my best because it's up to the road what we actually end up getting to do. You make a schedule and it never works out the way you wanted to. So you just gotta hope for the best and do whatever you can to get to the right places on time. But I'm really looking forward to it, and I'll keep you all tuned in to what's going on as it happens. Also follow us on Instagram at World Alternative Media, and of course, again, flote.app, flote.app, where we will be posting things there, the new social media network. Awesome site, and I hope you find us there because every other place is killing us right now. I'm not sure how much longer we can last. So donations, pledges, $1 a month, anything, super chats here, anything helps a huge, huge deal. So I guess I'll be getting back to you guys soon. I'm going to head over to the airport. Chad Meyer says, awesome news. Hope you have a great trip. I appreciate that, Chad. And all is well, and I'm looking forward to bringing you this information. I've been excited for this trip for many, many, many months. And you can only imagine what's just beneath the ground there at Gobekli Tepe and a few other places, or what's behind these underground cities that connect all over Turkey. It's insane. It's absolutely insane that they were capable of building, anyone was capable of building, without a single cave-in, by the way, these massive underground cities like Derinkuyu that connect to other underground cities, multiple layers down, and the systems they had for communication within these tunnels, and walling off, invaders, as they say, or maybe something else. Who knows? Maybe some kind of cataclysm. I don't know. It's right by the range where Noah's Ark was said to be, by Mount Ararat. I think it's a 3-day walk. And on top of that, Gobekli Tepe in itself is kind of like an ark. It's an arc to history, all the animals on the pillars, animal bones within the soil, perfectly preserved for the future on T-shaped pillars. Pretty incredible. Anyway, thank you for joining us, everyone. I appreciate it. Make sure to share this video around because this will not break 1,000 views even if you don't. So make sure to press like, share it around, do whatever you can. And I'll get back to you with much more very soon. Dodge the fear mongering about these places. It's unnecessary. It's all news. People, the establishment benefits himself most on fear, the fear of the populace. When you actually go on the ground places, it's much different. Just be smart and be safe. Anyway, appreciate you tuning in. Until next time, this is Josh Harrison signing out from World Alternative Media. Find the truth, be the change.